Do you suddenly freeze when asked to introduce yourself in a business situation? In this video, I will teach you key steps to introduce yourself professionally so that next time you have to do it, you can do it with confidence. My name is Karina and welcome to the English Meeting Room. Here, I teach you how to communicate effectively in English so you can build your dream career in global business. If that sounds good, please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my future videos. Now, let's get to the point. Imagine this. We are now at an event and I ask you, so, tell me about yourself. Go ahead, let's practice. Pause this video and try to briefly introduce yourself. So, how did you do? Was it easy to quickly decide what to say? Did you start with your name, your job, where you're from? Also, did you have a lot of so? Here's the thing. Your self-introduction doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be clear, engaging, and adapted to the situation. A great self-introduction is your foundation for any kind of small talk. It is the first step to making a great first impression. So, how do you create a perfect self-introduction? I like to use a 3-part self-introduction formula. It is simple and adaptable. And here is how it works. Start with your name and say it clearly. Very simple. For example, hi, I'm Karina. If your name may be difficult to pronounce or remember to foreigners, you can give a shorter version. For example, my name is Jihyun, but you can just call me Jin. The important thing is not to confuse the listener with many different names. Then comes your role and background. Share what you do or a key detail about yourself. For instance, I'm a marketing manager at ABC Company. This provides context and gives them a starting point for further conversation. And finally is your context or purpose. You can end with why you're there or something interesting about yourself. For example, I'm here to explore partnerships in sustainability sector. Or I recently moved here and I love exploring the local culture. This adds a personal touch and invites people to engage with you. So, here's a full example. Hi, my name is Karina and I'm a project manager at ABC. I'm here to explore partnerships in sustainability sector. See how this is clear, professional, and easy for the other person to understand and to respond to. Of course, your self-introduction will vary depending on the situation. In formal settings like a business meeting, you might stick to your professional role. In more casual settings, you can add a more personal detail, like a hobby or some interesting fact about you. For example, in a less formal event, you might say, hi, I'm David. I work in software development and I just moved here last month. It's great to meet people in the industry. Your 3-part self-introduction is not all because you may receive follow-up questions. One common question is, so what do you do in your role as a project manager, as a product designer? You can use these verbs to present an overview of what you do. For example, I manage, I supervise, I oversee, I build, I lead. Here is a basic example. I lead a team that manages client projects from start to finish. A more advanced version is when you focus on your impact or what excites you about your work. So you can say, I focus on finding innovative solutions to meet our clients' needs, which I find really rewarding. Here's one extra tip. Avoid jargon or overly technical details. Remember, the goal is to make your role understandable, even to someone outside your field. For example, instead of saying, I optimize B2B supply chain logistics, you could say, I help businesses improve how they deliver their products to customers. See how that sounds more clear and relatable? Now it's your turn. Write your 3-part self-introduction for a specific situation, like a team meeting, a networking event, or even a casual coffee chat. Think about your audience and what you want them to remember about you. Also, practice answering the question, what do you do in your role? Focus on keeping it clear, concise, and relatable. Then, practice saying your both introduction and answer to this follow-up question aloud 3 times. Also, share your introduction in the comments and I promise I will read it and give you my feedback. I also recommend you watch another of my videos about 10 English communication skills you need to master to achieve success in global business. See you in the next video.